Good morning, I am Prantik and today I am right now in a place which was the center of the world for centuries. This was the main hub of the Silk Road, connects the east to the west. Welcome to Samarkand, a city more than 2700 years old. Temur, the father of modern Uzbekistan, but exactly opposite the places he conquered, where he is remembered for his brutality and ruthless operations. By the way, have you heard about the cars of Temur? Stay with me to explore Samarkand like never before. And don't forget to subscribe my channel Nomadic Prantik. From the Tashkent, I took the high-speed train to Samarkand. It took only 2 hours to reach. And all the details about the train journey will be live on the next episode. From the Samarkand station, I opt for a bus to the Registan Square. So bus number 73 and 3 goes from station to the Registan Square. As my homestay is just in front of Registan Square, so right now I'm taking the bus number 73. So I get down from the bus near the Registan Square, and the first view of Registan Square from the bus was kind of emotional. It will take around 5 minutes to walk to my homestay. By that time, let's have a look to the tourist map of Samarkand. The main attractions of Samarkand are Amir, Registan Square, Zinda, Bibi Khanym Mosque, Afrosiab Museum, Ulugbek Observatory, Shah Market and the Maturidi complex. You can easily explore everything by walking. I will be here for 2 days. My plan to visit the east part of the city on the day 1 and the attraction at the west side of my stay on day 2. At first I am going to the Maturidi Mausoleum and it's only 750 meters from my stay. Salam alaikum. Samarkand is not only famous for architectural beauty, it is also known for some medieval era scientists, sages and philosophers. One such Islamic thinker was Muhammad al-Maturidi. He founded a discipline based on mind. He believed a man had freedom of choice and the faith is the verbal admission of Allah, but not the religious ritual. After he died, his mausoleum was built to honor him. Welcome to Zinda, and as per my opinion, this site is the most fascinating places in the Samarkand. So if you are coming here, don't ever miss this place. This place is named after the cousin of Prophet Muhammad. While he was preaching Islam here, he was beheaded. And the legend says, instead of dying, his body took his head and went inside a well. And he is living till date. Hence the names come Zinda. Since the 11th century, people are building mosques in this site, making it one of the continual construction sites of the world. Now we are at the heart of Samarkand, the Registan Square. It was a public square where people gathered to hear the royal proclamations. Here you can see 3 madrasas, and all are built by different person on different time. In front of me is the oldest one, the Ulugbek madrasa. On my right is the youngest, the Tiliakori madrasa, whereas at my back side is the Serdor madrasa. Now I am moving towards the Ulugbek madrasa, which is the oldest in this Registan Square. Ulugbek was the grandson of Temur and had keen interest in science, astronomy and mathematics. So he built this madrasa to transform the city into a cultural center of Central Asia. This madrasa have a big yarn, a rectangular space in front and at the corner have high minarets. The mosaic panel on the arch over the yarn is decorated by geometrical styled ornaments. So let's go inside. I can see a courtyard inside. Earlier there was a mosque, lecture rooms and dorms for the students. Now mostly you can see souvenir shops, cafes and a great museum showcasing some beautiful things. But I never expected the apricot blossom within this madrasa. Serdor Madrasa, just opposite to the Ulugbek Madrasa in this complex, is an exception in Islamic architecture. In general, depicting living beings in sacred places are forbidden in Muslim culture. But here you can see a lion is hunting a deer. It implies the need for student to chase the knowledge the way lion chase the prey. The face at the middle symbolizes deity and warns you are not immortal even if you are a predator. The structure within this madrasa is also kind of similar to the Ulugbek madrasa, but you will not find a museum within this. In the past, Uzbekistan witnessed a lot of battle, a lot of emperors around the world and the change in kingdom. Conquered by Alexander the Great, destroyed by Genghis Khan and then rebuilt by Temur, the father of modern Uzbekistan. Gure Amir tomb, the final resting place of Temur, one of the most controversial yet powerful character of history. Here in Uzbekistan, Temur is perceived as hero who brought power, wealth and celebrated as the father of modern Uzbekistan. But exactly opposite the places he conquered, where he is remembered for his brutality, ruthless operations. This tomb is beautiful, an example of marvelous architecture. The golden ceiling and the blue color, it looks like a night starry sky. Along with Temur, it is the final resting place of his sons and grandsons. By the way, have you heard about the curse of Temur? The tomb is inscribed with two warnings that read, "When I rise from the dead, the world shall tremble." Once opened, the another inscription was, "Whosoever disturbs my tomb will unleash an invader more terrible than I." In 1941, Soviet archaeologist opens the tomb of Temur against the will of local people, and 2 days later, Nazi Germany invaded Soviet Union. Believe it or not, but this is the story of this place. Now we are at Ulugbek Observatory. I guess you guys can remember Ulugbek. He was the grandson of Temur who built the first mosque at Registan Square. So unlike his grandfather, he had keen interest on science, mathematics, astronomy and astrophysics. He built this observatory and used for astro observation. He measured the movement of planets, altitude of stars and planets with accuracy. Welcome to Afrosiab Archaeological Site. It was the site of urban life from 6th century BC and ended at 12th century by the destruction of Mongol troops. Today there is no sign of settlement. In the course of archaeological excavation, various quarters, remains of palace and mosques are discovered. It's hard to believe this wasteland as a site of earlier civilization. This mosque is so huge, it's kind of impossible to shoot it through my camera. Once this was the largest mosque of Islamic world. It was one of the ambitious projects of Temur, and it is believed that around 95 elephants were taken from India to Samarkand to move the heavy materials for this building. There are numerous legends behind this place. A folk story says it was built by Temur and named after his mother-in-law. Another legend says Temur's Chinese wife ordered to build this place while Temur was away. The official version says it was built by Temur after the most successful campaign in India. But whatever may be the real story, the architecture and the grandeur of the place will blow your mind. These are the 7 must-visit places in Samarkand. Apart from this, I will share the details of how to reach Samarkand, what to eat and where to eat, where to stay and where should you shop on my next episode. Till then, share this episode with your friends and family and don't forget to subscribe my channel Nomadic Prantik.